Please don't fall off. Please don't fall off.
Hello. So in my previous video I did say that there will be a video coming out Friday. Today's Wednesday, and I did film that video and I edited most of it, and I'm just really not happy with how it is. It's kind of boring, uninteresting. It was a review on these lights that I got that are currently lighting this situation, and it was just not going to be the best thing. So instead I'm going to take action on some inspiration that I've had in the last 20 minutes. Whilst procrastinating from college work, I watched a video by this guy. His name's Darius Britt, or D for Darius, a well-respected filmmaker. He makes YouTube videos and he's basically my online film school at this point. But my filmmaking obsessions aside, one of his top tips for growing and progressing in the craft of film was to shoot as much as possible, specifically what he likes to call microfilms. And basically the idea of a microfilm is that it's a very, very short film, and it's centered around very simple storytelling and also centered around something that you want to try. So if you're an avid After Effects user and you want to try a new special effect and you don't just want to drop it over a clip, you make a microfilm surrounding that effect, and that's sort of the main element, the main draw of the whole film. Taking this into account, I have to produce something as my final project for college. For my second year, I have 14 weeks-ish to do it, and it starts in like 2.5 weeks. I want to write a script for it. I suck at writing scripts. I want to get better at just storytelling and hope that that helps my script writing and just helps me as a whole for this project. So I have an idea for a microfilm, and it is currently 2:38 p.m. on this fine Wednesday, and I'm going to give myself a very limited time to try and shoot this film, get this concept done, and then I'm going to edit it over the next couple of days, and that is going to be Friday's video instead of the light review thing. And this is going to be a brief behind the scenes of me just capturing sort of as much as I can. The story I've come up with, I wrote these notes, which is like really brief. I know the concept that I'm trying to achieve, and it's surrounded by this bin, which currently has things in it, but that will change. I'm gonna empty it out. But the idea is there's a guy, he's writing, and there's a bunch of screwed up bits of paper, and he throws a bit of paper into the bin, and he keeps throwing them into the bin, and then he notices that the bin's not full, as it should be, because he's been continually throwing bits of paper into it. So he's gonna walk over to the bin and discover that this bin is like a magic portal to I don't know where, and I'm gonna try and cut around it so I don't have to use too much special effects, but I kind of want him to like reach into the bin and just have it like go forever and ever. Does that look good? Could I? Oh, I could actually do that if I just did this on the other side. If I shoot it from the right angle, I think that's going to work. I eventually want him to like go in and have the bin full, and he's just kind of gone. I saw this concept sort of done in a different way on a short film I watched like literally a year ago now. So I want to try and recreate it, and again, I want to nail it in like, we're talking like an hour and a half tops. So less of me talking and more of me pointing my camera at stuff. Okay, so I'm going to use the GoPro as sort of like a behind the scenes camera so I can work a bit faster with my camera. Just blocked out a bunch of like where I'm going to shoot from and the order. I'm going to shoot the whole thing in chronological order just to make my life a lot easier, because there's no like real reason to shoot anything out of order. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to start with an establishing shot out the window, and then cut to like a digital pan of like the paper going across. I'm going to cover me like ripping and throwing the paper from like a bunch of different angles, just cover that so I can fade them in and create like a time passing effect. Then my character, I'm going to notice that the bin's not full, get up, go over to it, and then we're going to do like a POV shot to notice that the bin's empty. Cut to wide about here, and me like putting my arm all the way through the bin and stuff, and I'm going to shoot it relatively cleverly so I can like conceal the fact that obviously the bin's not. It does have a bottom. The ending's gonna be a little bit of a surprise, so you have to watch the actual video, but the ending is gonna be like a wide from here, and then it's gonna cut to low down to do like the reveal for the end. So we're good. I'm actually going to try and see if I can put the GoPro. I can put this on top and see if it's actually... Oh, it stays. Brilliant. That's great. Okay. Okay, yep, I'm gonna have to do that again. I kind of like it, but I need to change some framing. I think I'm gonna go out wider. I'm at 24mm. I think I'm just gonna go out to like 18 and hope the distortion doesn't matter. And then if I need to, I'll just punch in post. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that again. But I like where it's going. That looked terrible. We're gonna go again. So I've decided I'm going to cover this shot actually from two sides and intercut them, because I need reaction shot of my face, but I also need the wide of me actually picking up the bin. I'm just looking at the camera thinking, how can I make this work? But ultimately I don't think I can, because the room's not big enough and I don't have a wide enough lens. Well, I have it goes out to 16mm, but once you come out to 16mm it gets a bit distorted, so I try not to go past like 24. I'm not going to scoot the camera back anymore because there's no point. It's not going to give me any distance really, so I'm just going to cover it from two shots. Okay, so I finally covered that shot. I had to do it as a close-up, but I think we got it, so we're going to cross it off the list. And then I'm just going to get a quick insert of the paper hitting the floor, and then that's done, and then we're on to the final bit. So oddly enough, I think that's a wrap. I'm suspicious that I got this done that quick. Perhaps I got lucky, perhaps I didn't get enough coverage, perhaps this whole thing will end up looking really, really bad. I can't edit it now because I've got things to do and I've been busy making this film. And look at the state of my bedroom right now. We're going to we're going to make the best of whatever we got. So I'll see you in the edit.